Hey, everybody, welcome back to those hot motherfucking feelings, baby. Only available on patreon.com. I am your host this week, coming at you live from the Icebox, Kevin James. Right, boo.
Jerk off.
My co-host coming at you, good friend of mine, good pal, lifelong in the trenches with this guy for, 14, 15 years, something like that. Bit of an attitude problem, if you ask me. Ladies and gentlemen, H. Foley.
What's going on, gang? I had a wrap right before this, and I got that summer mayo smell on my fingers.
Only you, ladies and gentlemen, coming over there in the corner, the charge of the ones and twos, producer extraordinaire, producer of the stars, Toby McMullen.
What up?
What up, bud?
What's a wintertime mayonnaise smell like?
It's all the same. It's mayonnaise. This guy just smells like mayonnaise year round, and he changes the vibes. He's got a little bit of thyme in it, I think, or something.
Toby, thank you for the question.
No.
Despite what my associate may say,
I just called you my best friend.
then you made fun of my mayo fingers. I'm not going to stand for that because there is a difference, Kevin. Okay? Mayo smells different in the summer than it does in the winter. All right?
You smell like shit.
Have you ever
watched a fat man paint himself into a corner?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
right about now.
Have you ever taken a bite of a tuna fish sandwich as you were walking from inside to outside? And the outside air gets...
Who's living that kind of life where you're leaving the building eating tuna fish? Are you leaving home or the store?
walking out of the house?
Why are you eating tuna fish?
You're mowing down on the go tuna?
I mean, I've eaten a lot of pizza. It's rare that I'm walking, and I might be walking out of a slice shop taking a bite, but like...
Well, okay, you maybe get a little bit there, but the air outside mixes different with whatever you're eating. And it causes like an effect. And mayonnaise in the summer has that. And I got it on my hand, and I don't like it.
It's my best friend, gang.
I'm starting to not like mayo.
Good. Stop not liking something, will you? You lord ass. Why don't you start trying vegetables or something?
I eat a lot of vegetables and fruit.
And mayonnaise, sure. Carrot-flavored mayo.
Just never outside.
But this is fucking hard feelings, gang.
Yeah, it is.
I got a little bit. We had a fucking bit of a wild day.
We had a fun time.
Fun time. So that Mr. Ari Schaffer,
All right, Schaffer.
who's up to, no good and ballyhoo and hijinks from time to time, right? He likes getting wacky and wild.
Mm-hmm.
He sent a group, hey, let's do the 9 hot dog, 9 inning, 9 beer challenge at a
Yes.
Yankees game this summer.
Mm-hmm.
I said I'm in, right? I like gotta fucking tease me with a good time. I like a nice American hot dog. And
I enjoy a hot dog.
American light beer from time to time, and the ball game.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the idea. We're going to go to a Yankees day game, buy
Sit
a
in the
bunch of bleacher
bleachers.
seats, get all fucked up, which we've done in the past. Ari has orchestrated that maybe the past 2 years or so, past 2 seasons.
Which is funny, looking back on it now, if that would have ended up in that situation, that would have been much worse.
That would have been brutal.
Yeah.
So this is happening, and then fucking Gilly gets involved, and he goes, let's make it. Well, and also, now that I think about it, the whole crew was me, you, O'Connor, Pope, Ari,
Kali T.
Yeah.
And Renazizi.
and Renazizi.
Who couldn't make
Who
it
couldn't make it.
on the road.
But really, the only 2 fucking Yankees fans out of that are Renazizi and Ari.
Got rid of one of them.
And Renazizi couldn't make it. And Kali, that's fucking goddamn Irishman. He don't know his asshole from his fucking
He thought we
his
were going
ball
to the
sack.
track. He didn't know what the hell was going on.
I had hit the dog track for a little bit, get a nice bowl of stew going. So then Shane's like, why are we doing this? Let's just go to a fucking Phillies game. I'll get us a box and fucking, Shane Gillis it up. Because he's fucking, kid's a goddamn
Earner.
That guy he's famous at this point.
Crazy.
It's wild. It's crazy.
You got to see it. It's awesome.
It's unlike anything I was expecting.
I saw the clip of him with the Yankees guy. Yankees guy going, I'm a big fan.
Big fan. He said that while he was taking at-bats at batting practice.
Clocked him.
He looked over and goes, big fan. What's up? And we're all like, what the fuck? Dude?
He said the one guy in the team is injured.
Shane was like, yeah, we go up to the Bronx where I could dust off the key to the city.
Yeah, I'm like, what? And I'm like, yeah, dude, let's just do the way cooler version of Ari's bullshit day you planned.
Well, because here's the thing.
Fucking sit in the bleachers, sweating my balls off.
He was like, I'm going to be a little late. I got to use the big scissors to unveil a new mall.
It was a night.
I'm opening up a bank.
It was a night game. We were in a box, so there was AC. If that would have been a day game in the heat, I mean, we would have been throwing up like we were lost at sea. It would have been brutal.
Our lips are all chapped. We're not. We look like Doug from The Hangover when they find him on the roof of the fucking of the casino.
I mean, the hot dog sweats were bad enough.
Yo, so all right, so we all make our trek to Philly.
Mm-hmm.
Me, you, Ari, Kali are heading in from fucking New York.
Yes.
The Stuff Island boys are heading up from fucking Austin to be there. Shane's in Philly.
By the time I get to Austin,
They're not the lyrics. So we all link up, get to the game. We had a fucking trap house of an Airbnb we got. That thing was a little. I
didn't want to say nothing because you do a lot of work and you get the Airbnb.
But let me be a big pussy about this.
Why not wait till we're on the air?
Hey, I respect the
listen, you
sandbag.
can trash somebody in private, or you can do it like a gentleman and do it publicly. Yeah.
Yeah, what? What do you want from me?
A nice joint over there in Center City on Rittenhouse or something like
They're
that.
not renting them out. What do you want from me?
I was 2 feet away from fucking Sanducci's or whatever the hell it is.
Santucci's, they make a hell of a pie. Shout out to Santucci's.
They had me over there on Catherine Street.
It's nice.
Okay.
I mean, we were a couple. It's South Philly. It ain't fucking
South Philly.
Yeah, it ain't Rittenhouse. I'll tell you that much.
Yikes.
But yeah, I mean, it was. So the problem is we needed at least 4 bedrooms, and I knew Tommy and O'Connor aren't gonna fucking. I knew come midnight they're gonna be like, how many bedrooms you got over there? Which before we even got to the city, Tommy started, hey, you got check-in instructions for this place? I'm like, you weren't even in the group text. What are you talking about?
Tommy's trying to get in and get a hot shower
before we get there.
Get a quick meal in him.
So, yeah, there's no 4 or 5 bedroom fucking places available. You need a row home. There's no there's no 5-bedroom apartment that they're renting out.
Okay.
Trust me, I know. And I also went under the guise of we're not going to be there. Ari's like, get a place with a fire pit. I'm like, whoa. What are you talking about? You can burn a cardboard box in the backyard if you want.
This is Philly, dog.
Yeah, we'll get you a nice barrel fire going.
Right? You can join the hobos on the corner.
Doo-wop, shoo-wop.
You guys are grilling on a shopping cart.
You like yours medium, medium rare. An aristocrat.
Were you the lead singer of the Four Tops at one time?
Yeah, it wasn't great, man. Those Airbnbs.
It was okay.
It was fine, but for what? I mean, we literally got there. We dropped our bags. We hopped in a car down to the stadium. We were there for 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, and then when we got back,
I slept on the couch.
Why?
Stairs.
No.
I know it's the stairs because you said it the next day. It wasn't the stairs.
No.
It was the
Did
stairs.
I not go upstairs and take a shower? Did I not go upstairs and take a shower?
Yeah,
yes, I did.
But you said I went upstairs to take a shower, so it wasn't the stairs. That's
it
not
wasn't the stairs.
Toby, you know him.
It's been the stairs in the past when my knee was hurt. I don't mind going upstairs. I have stairs in my own.
Hey, you only go up to catch a heater and eat tuna fish outside.
I don't like staying in the rooms at those dingy Airbnbs. They feel haunted, and I feel.
I'll push back on that. You didn't even go up to look at them, so how do you know?
I saw the staircase. I don't need to go up and look at them.
You saw the staircase.
The
and you went,
staircase
I'm out.
was creepy.
And you went, I'm out.
No, I could see a set of eyes at the top of the stairs looking down at me.
That was Column.
I don't
want
hungry. I don't like them. I don't like the bad. The bad bedding. I don't like the bad comforter.
Dude, I woke
the
up.
The bed moves around. See, it's what I'm saying.
The sheets were black. I woke up, I thought I was at a swingers party, dude. I had no idea where I was. I haven't woke up on black sheets, I don't think, ever. I woke up, what the fuck? I had no idea where I was.
Black sheets are kind of nice because they don't hide the jizz so well.
Yeah, no, I know, but it's
like sleeping in a tuxedo. I'm not doing that. What are you talking? Black sheets, dude?
It was weird, dude. It was weird, for sure.
That's Satan's color.
Goddamn
Catholic, Toby.
But we got to go on we got to go to BP.
We got to go to BP.
Which is
that's
batting practice.
Batting practice.
Before the game. We missed the Phil's batting practice.
Missed the Phil's.
But we got to see the Yanks. And I just wanted to go on the field. I'm like, this would be fucking sick. So it's like you get in, you go in the executive thing. It's real fucking, he can't move like we move. You know what I mean? He ain't waiting in line.
Heavy operator.
So he goes in we go in we're the employee, the executive entrances, for the people that work there. And they, there's no let me see your tickets. I guess to get into the box, but they were like, yo, what's up? Yeah, just come in. You know what I mean? There was no whatever. And you go take an elevator down, and then like you're walking through the fucking bowels of fucking Citizens Bank. You hear them partying in the locker room like they were playing music and shit.
Inside of 1 month, you guys have been on the field at two of the most historical stadiums in sports.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty fucking nuts. Yeah, really cool.
You talking about the home of the Wissahickon Trojans, my high school football alma mater? I'll be throwing out the first football this fall.
At the volleyball game. Which, by the way, we get down on the field, and my cousin, the young soccer star phenom,
Can we back that up just a minute? So we're all in there waiting on the elevator.
Which we don't belong in nice places. Dude, Tommy and O'Connor, they're horsing around. They're fucking...
There was a little grab ass going on. We're having a good time.
It's like, Shane's like, can you guys fucking stop?
Stop tussling.
All right, we were tussling a
lot of fucking in the elevator grabbing people's asses. Everybody was getting chirpy.
We're standing there, and I happen to mention about his cousin.
Just an all-time crew of dickheads.
Yeah.
Fun.
Oh, yeah.
I mentioned about
We didn't even start drinking yet.
This is what happened when I tried to mention your cousin. Nobody heard me.
Dude.
I had to say it 5 times.
Dude, he kept going, Kippy's cousin just broke the record for the youngest soccer player ever in the world.
Nobody heard me.
No one heard him. And I went, all right. So then, he's trying to read the conversation, slowing down. So he throws it out again, swing and a miss. I look at him. I'm like, leave it, dude. Leave it. Stop dragging me down with you.
That was like me asking Rob Lowe for a photo.
Oh, you swung out 3 times. You strike. Yeah.
You did?
You didn't hear that?
Bad.
Oh, it was real bad.
Hey, Rob.
Hey, Rob, can I get a picture real quick? And he's like, that's the thing about being super hot.
Oh, dude, it was brutal.
Dude, we stink. We actually stink.
I'm making conversation in front of my friends. He's banging himself in front of an A-list Hollywood celebrity.
You told Glenn Powell, good to see you again.
No, I did not.
Rob's deaf in one ear.
It's true. You're on his bad side.
Yeah.
That was his good side.
And you're ugly all over. You don't want to be near you.
Beat it.
Which I don't think I ever did resurge into the conversation with that, right? That just died.
No, you then got it.
Okay.
Because I made a joke. I was like, dude, stop trying to force this in. He's like, what? I was like, oh, my cousin, whatever. And then he's like, oh, shit, the Sullivans. I was like, yeah. And then we literally get down on this is 12 seconds after we have the conversation. My cousin,
Did I initiate it?
You pump fake 9 times. Was throwing out the first pitch. So they were him, his brother, and their mom was on the fucking were on the field. I was like, holy shit, what the fuck?
So they bring you down through it's like Moneyball. Like you're in the bowels.
You're in the tunnels.
Like the locker room he's saying we walked by was the Yankees. They were in there listening to their tunes. They had their samba going.
Yeah, a little fucking cha-cha slide.
Some tunes going. So we get out there. The boys are out there. You got Boonies out there, Aaron Boone. Volpe, this kid Volpe, who literally, you know how you guys are getting to that stage now. When you guys watch college football, let's say, in your head, don't you assume that they're older than you? I know what you mean. You know what I mean? It's that weird thing.
Forever they were adults. They were when I get your whole life until you're in your late 20s and 30s. I'm the same age as LeBron.
I know. He's the old head in the league.
That's what I'm saying. So now it gets to the point where we're about the same age. You're a couple years younger than me. Then it's I'm just watching children play basketball.
But what makes me feel old is seeing cops that are younger than me.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Excuse me, sir. I'm allowed to skateboard here. It's my right.
Yeah, you're the old hippie from the 70s.
They're talking about you in the squad car. Look at this old motherfucker trying to kickflip.
Smoking grass. Anyway, this really hit me. This has been hitting me pretty hard lately. But there's a guy named Ryan Holiday that was I can't remember who he played for. I want to say the Diamondbacks, but I know I'm wrong. His kid plays now, and his kid looks like a little kid, but he's a fucking Major League Baseball player. He looks like a 19-year-old kid. I don't know how old he is.
Probably 23, yeah.
And man, when I saw Volpe from the Yankees, I couldn't believe how young the guy looked. I was like, "That's a fucking baby,
Oh, dude,
you makes $40 million a
We were
year."
talking about air conditioning. You were raining on the field. It looked like,
I was dying.
dude,
down
the
there.
sweat mark on the front of his shirt looked like he was wearing a school bag all day on the front like a tourist. And he took it off, dude. It was it was crazy.
sweating
It was so muggy down
I
there.
am pretty sure.
Those guys are running laps and you're sweating more standing still.
I am.
I get a mint julep out here.
I am more than pretty sure. Now I looked a little. I looked good. I had the jeans on. I had the shirt. I had the good sunglasses. Phillies hat. The hair was popping. I looked like I could have been somebody, maybe. Judge looked at
Could
me.
have been the Philly fanatic shadow.
Aaron Judge looked at me like there was something wrong with me.
Like it was like Make-A-Wish.
He
He
hit me-
goes, "Hey, buddy,
Yeah,
good to see you." It looked like Shane took all of his mentally handicapped friends to a game.
Hey, buddy, how you doing? And he reached out and shook his hand. And I was so stunned. I was like, "How you doing, man?
I know Glenn Powell.
You like movies?"
Have you
Yeah.
seen Twisters yet? You seen any good movies lately?
Anywho, so we're out there, and there's maybe like 1,000 people out there. You got like all the
Nah, a
media,
couple. Oh, yeah.
media
yeah.
people milling around, all that kind of stuff.
Did you guys get cool passes? Like any like neck type?
Nah,
Yes,
wristband.
Wristband.
Then I never even got a ticket. Shane had them, I think, like in theory.
I just imagine him walking through and they're like, "You're cool, buddy. Let me see some credentials."
Yeah, it was. Yeah, he just moves differently.
Anywho, all of a sudden, Kippy goes, "Holy shit, there's my cousin." And then I would like to tell you more of the story, but I can't, because Kevin walked away and never introduced me.
You didn't come over,
Why do I got to come over? I just met Aaron Judge.
guys. My cousin's a goddamn superstar. He's got more money than you do. He's 14. You should be introducing yourself to him.
I'm dying of cancer over here.
I'm half retarded.
Little prick don't come over and say hi to me.
Well, no. So we walk up. Yo, what's up? Dap up his brother.
Iced.
Who?
Me.
You stayed over
You
there.
didn't say, "Hey, come on, let's go meet him." If my cousin was over there,
I would
He
stay
would've
where
been- he would have been selling hot dogs.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
you fucking charging me, Rudy?
would have been asking me, get him a handful of
Piece
dirt.
of shit. You owe me $40.
I'm forgetting about that time at Thanksgiving. I remember. I'm sorry. I got I was like, oh shit, there's my fat. Like, what the fuck? Holy shit, So I was like, oh, I walked over.
Well, just be ready the next time you run into somebody I've done a movie with, and I don't introduce you.
Just wait for me to embarrass myself. So I go, what's up? Oh, what's up? Holy shit, my mom. I fucking, whatever. Holy, how you doing? Good to see you. Congrats. I haven't seen him since I don't know, a couple months probably. And whatever. Whatever.
It's still a little hazy whether he really recognized Kevin. How much they actually know each other is still of some speculation.
Okay. This sounds like a scorned lover.
Foley's just over there sweating, gawking.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I got whatever. So
I was talking to Judge. I wasn't sweating anybody.
Can I smell your jockstrap? So then,
I wanted to see Harper.
so Gilly comes over because he wants to say what's up to him.
Yeah.
So Gilly, I turn around and Gilly's behind me, and I was like, "Yo, what's up? This is dude." I was like, "Yo, what's up? This is Shane, Toby." They immediately acted like they did not know me the second Gillis came over. Immediately, holy shit, what's up, dude? Can I get a picture? And then I'm like over in the corner, dude. It was bad.
Taking the picture.
Oh man, I was like, I'll take it if you want. It was holy shit, both of them. And then now that he's there, and the two brothers, there's two brothers that are soccer players. Then like the Phillies media team, the Union's media team, they all swoop in and start taking, dude, and I'm just getting shoved in the back. It was brutal. Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Shane Gillis and other comedians.
I wasn't even in the picture, dude. I got pushed back into the netting, dude.
You got the white stuff all over your face.
Shane, look closer, look closer. You, to the right.
Hey, discount version of Shane. Move over, will you? We all see. Yeah, it was bad.
Very fun. But
That
we
was
got
a great
to
time.
got to do that. We hit batting practice for a couple of minutes, and we went upstairs into the box, and the games began, as they say. 9 hot dogs, 9 beers,
9 innings.
9 innings.
Which I was thinking about this. That's an old challenge, the 999.
Sure.
It's been around for a minute.
It just recently picked back up on like Instagram, like on
for sure.
social media.
But now with the advent of the pitch clock, those innings
They're tight.
are much shorter.
They're tight.
Mr. O'Connor had
We played the game. Not inning per inning.
Okay.
If you want to attack 9 beers, if you want to shotgun 9 beers in the first inning, that's it. Just got to be done by the bottom of the by the end of the ninth.
Freestyle.
You choose. You want to get crazy. You want to whatever. So we all sit down, beer 2. Everybody doubles up, 2 dogs on a plate, right? Because they got a big just chafing dish full of fucking dogs and tenders. I had a tender, all right? It started with a tender. I had to fucking
Had
Food was
to
good.
get a base going.
had to get a base going. I'm in a goddamn competition.
Okay, what are you? Okay, hot dogs, toppings,
I'm playing Jane.
nothing. Foley.
I mean, I knew I wasn't.
So listen, not everybody wanted to fully play the game.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't say. So this wouldn't be a situation where Ari was forcing.
No, he was cool with it.
I don't know. I mean,
He
Ari
made it fun.
Ari was, dude, every time I'd go, Ari, I'm done. Like, he would be like, let me check it. Like, he started shaking cans and stuff. So, like, there was a witness of, like, 90% of the time, you'd be like, I'm done, and someone around you would have to grab it. Or, like,
He was posting on his Instagram story the scores.
Yeah.
Very fun.
it was a good time. He's like, I'm like, Ari, I look, dude, Ari is like a fucking pig in shit, rolling around. I go, you love this. He goes, I love counting stuff. I love good times with my friends and counting. Dude, he was like Price Waterhouse Cooper running
fun.
around. It was a good time.
It was fun. So
I love counting stuff.
I knew I wasn't gonna listen from. Yeah, the situation being what it is, and the last time that we did the hot dog thing, I knew I didn't want to feel like that.
I knew it was going to ruin my night.
Yeah,
because when we did the hot dog cooking contest, we had to taste all those dogs. We were doing half dogs. I think we ended up around 5 dogs.
I puked after.
It ruined the whole day for me. Whole day.
You feel like you're made of salt and casing.
However, we are at a Phillies game. We are in Philly.
And we're fat dirtbags.
Yeah, I'm an emotional eater. We started off. I had a couple of Kona Big Waves.
He starts with IPAs.
It's not an IPA. It's a golden ale.
It's not an IPA. I mean, I understand. It's not a Bud Light.
No,
It's a heavy Bud.
but like
beer.
that just makes me think of like heartburn and hot dogs and like a warm light beer. I just
Cut to the third inning. Heartburn and hot dogs.
So no, I avoided the heartburn, and didn't feel that bad and didn't throw up. But I had a Kona there, had a couple of beers at the thing. It started off. We hadn't eaten all day because we were saving up for this.
Of course.
So had a couple of dogs, and then they had cheesesteak. So I made a little cheesesteak out of a hot dog roll.
Dude, we literally turn around. He's got a cheesesteak, and someone goes, "He's just doing that for fun."
Dude, you're a different breed, bro.
That's
So
what
I
everybody
had
was
that.
saying.
I wasn't gonna do the challenge.
No, but you were in the middle of a challenge, hot dog challenge. That's like on The Simpsons when he's in the steak eating contest. They're like, Homer, don't fill up on bread.
But I wasn't doing. I knew I wasn't gonna do the challenge. I was just gonna milk as many hot dogs as I possibly could, and then bow out. So I had my cheesesteak. I had a couple of chicken fingers. Then I had a couple of beers, and then I chilled for a little while. And then later on, I had a slice of Macamenko's pizza, which, I mean, they got Macamenko's pizza there. What am I going to do? Am I going to have a slice? I had a slice of that, a soft pretzel, and a water ice.
What the fuck? How many hot dogs?
4.
Oh my.
Total 4.
Dude, they were all like, if you stop fucking around, you could just do this.
That's so much gnarlier than 9 hot dogs.
9 hot dogs is bad, man.
Oh, no, the water ice, soft pretzels.
What? What do you mean? That nitrates and shit? Oh, let me put it this way. O'Connor crushed the 9 hot dogs before the game started, and he was incapacitated.
Dude, so O'Connor went on a full-blown tear. He finished 9 by the 3rd inning. And he's like, I'm feeling pretty good, dude. And at this point,
a wall.
everybody's like 4 or 5 beers deep. Like the things are clicking. There's already like jokes. We're all everyone's having a good time. And we're all like, damn, O'Connor. And like, so we're in there with a bunch of fucking like beer salesmen or something.
Yeah.
Like they're like a local distribution company.
Couple of homies. Shout out to them.
Shout out to the fucking homies that were in there. They're in there and they're all real Philly blue collar guys that now have like a good job type thing. They all have like the golf shirt tucked into, and they're all boozing, they're having a good time. And so they learn of what we're doing. And it's very like, now O'Connor's probably at like 6 or 7, and they're like, yo, holy, like, it becomes a thing in the box that O'Connor's closing in on 9. He does 9, and dude stops talking.
The salt, the nitrates, all that
he
shit.
Is out of commission for about 5.5 more innings until the 9th inning.
At which point he's got to get the beers going.
At which point I think he's like nursing a beer, a lot of water. Ari brought liquid IV. Like,
you brought liquid IV from here.
Yeah. So it's like very, he's genuinely out of commission for most of the game. And he turns it on at the end. Now, Collie at this point in the 9th inning, maybe in the 8th, Collie's on pace. Collie's like 8-8. Ari is close and needs to rally. So they all, around the 8th inning, they really start fucking making moves, chugging the beers they need to chug. Ari's got to put like 3 dogs down in an inning.
Tommy Pope just drank tequila and energy drink.
And had a slice of pizza.
Yeah. He was just crushing tequilas and energy, Casamigos and energy drinks.
It was, I think I did 4 dogs. And saw O'Connie and literally felt how I was like, I've genuinely been there. And I was like, I'm not ruining my fucking night.
I stopped drinking, had a Diet Coke, fucking chilled until the
I
end.
didn't stop drinking.
Had a couple of White
couple
Claws.
slices of cheesecake.
Past hors d'oeuvres.
I got the little itch. I had a little cheesesteak, little federal pretzels, and the little Philadelphia water
Stop
ice
saying
cup.
little, dude.
It is a little Philadelphia cup.
You ate a shit ton of food. Just admit it. I don't know why you do this.
I just said, the only thing I said little was the water ice. It was a little cup of water ice.
You said little for everything.
You said a little for, I believe.
A little what?
A little pretzel.
A little bit of cheesesteak, a little bit of this. No, I'm not shitting on you, but stop lying. What are we doing?
I didn't put the cheesesteak in a full-size cheesesteak bun. I put it in a hot dog bun, and they were wonders. That's basically water.
That's why you're fat, because you just compared a cheesesteak to water. That's why we're in the predicament we're in.
I thought it was weird that for a classy operation
Change the subject, respect.
I enjoyed myself.
I'm not saying I'm not shitting on you for enjoying yourself, but you keep trying to spin this like you're wearing a fat piece of shit.
And I rode the Peloton in between the innings.
You're down there on the ice bath. Hit the steam room real quick. Sweat these dogs out.
He's in the dugout, ice in his gut.
I got the jacket over my one shoulder. For a classy operation like that, the buns were just in bags, and you just grabbed them.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's Philly. It's not like, it's not like you're at the Yankees, like fucking.
The Legend Suite.
They're not serving lobster tail and shit. You're eating boiled dogs that were sitting in sauerkraut.
Man, when I saw that Mac and Manx, do you see how they did
Max
the
and Max?
Do you see how they did that?
It was great.
They were on little pedestals, just one slice each. It looked like a new car show, and they had like a spotlight on them.
Yeah, it was great. It was a good fucking great hang with the boys, in and out, whole thing. It was like 20 hours. But from the time we got there at 4, we got to Philly at 4, and we left at 11.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fucking in and out.
Game was long. I got
extra innings.
Extra innings.
So Collie, slow and steady Collie. He was like 1-1 the whole time, just clocking it, tracking it real good.
Kind of classic Irish boozing.
Yeah, just like eating, drinking, not really fucking, not shotgunning, not showing off, just, going. And so he's chugging he's got his last beer to get down, and I want to say it's like in between the 8th and the 9th inning or something. I'm like, dude, take your time. I'm like, you got time. Like, dude, you don't just, eke this out over the next 14 minutes or whatever. He starts. I think he's starting to feel bad, and he's like, I got to get this down now, otherwise I'm not getting it down. So he gets it down, and it goes into extra innings. So he's clearing out of the 9-inning challenge.
What time do they stop serving booze?
In the box, they don't, dog.
Oh, come on.
We were drinking up until the fucking 13th inning or whatever.
Rich get richer, huh?
And the rich get
The
drunker.
only thing they do is they only do Budweiser products towards the end.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
I was drinking Coors Lights at the end. They ran out of Bud Lights.
I think because maybe they ran out. They try to do Bud products. I thought you told me that when you handed me a drink.
No,
Somebody told me
I
that.
said they're out of Bud Lights.
Somebody told me that.
I drank exclusively Bud Lights until they ran out of Bud Lights, and at the end of the game, I had to start drinking fucking Michelob Ultras and shit like I'm a fucking goddamn
housewife.
I think
yeah,
they
what
own,
the
I
fuck?
think they own Michelob.
They don't own Coors Light, I know that, and I would drink about 6 of them. Extra innings. And I crushed the 9. I mean the 9. I hit the 9 beers in about the 7th inning.
Oh, that was never in doubt.
Kippy had about 15 beers.
Whoa! What the fuck? Extra innings. It's also the boys are hanging. We don't get to do this that often. So Collie goes, we have private bathroom in the box. Single John too.
Semi-private. Everybody in the box can use it.
Yeah, that would be a private bathroom in the box.
Okay.
Yeah, a private bathroom wouldn't be like
Not everybody has their own one.
H. Foley
Yeah.
on the door.
This is
That
only
would've
for
been nice.
H. Foley, Kevin, like just our crew. No, it's
Put some little water ices in there.
I mean-
no, if it's public for everyone else, but there's one bathroom just for you.
For
Like,
H. Foley.
we heard about you.
Big dog coming.
So Collie he goes, he gets it down. Everybody rules. He's like, dude, it's like the 10th or 11th, whatever it was, extra innings. And he's like, if I puke, do I have this? We're like, yeah, you finished it. We should be out of the ballpark at this point. You know what I mean? Like, you've accomplished the challenge set forth. Dude, he goes in the bathroom and pukes in the sink.
In the sink?
Clogs the sink.
Why the sink?
No one knows. He's just like, that's what happened. Clogs the sink.
No.
It happens.
Right? Pukes all over the floor.
No.
All over the toilet.
No.
9 beers, 9 hot dogs. Everywhere, dude.
But it's like, come on, you're a high level partier.
I know. So he's like,
Right
dude,
in the toilet with
He's like,
that.
dude, so it's bad, right? He's like, this is like a murder scene. Like, he's like, now I'm cleaning up. I clean up everything. He's like, and I started puking in the trash can. I finally clean up everything.
Hat trick.
Clean up everything. And then in his head, it smelled like puke, and everything's in the trash. Like he puked in the trash can. The sink's clogged. He couldn't unclog the sink with hot dogs. And
No, but he got all that out of there.
No, I went in, and it was full.
What do you mean it was full?
The sink was clogged, and I saw I knew it was hot dog chunks in the grate.
So what did you do?
I peed and went about my business. What do you mean?
Wait,
What
the sink wasn't.
What do you mean? Think I
The sink wasn't full with vomit, was it?
No, like wall. I don't know. I wasn't.
Oh, because when I went in there not long after, it was spotlessly clean.
They might have came in and cleaned it.
You think so?
I saw a clogged thing, and I said that, and Ari's like, "Oh yeah, that's right. When I was leaving, it was clogged." So
Man, that
He
is
that-
rich get richer. Just puke and no one says anything.
no, he was gone for 20. He missed the whole end of the game.
No, but I'm just saying that they rolled in and
dude, it's a
I've
box.
shit on the floor and no one can tell me anything about
It's
it.
it's a box in Philadelphia. It's not like fucking
Sure.
you know.
If somebody could have snuck in there. That's probably what it was. A riffraff down there.
So he goes to. He's like in his head, I guess. He's like, I've got to throw this bag. Like I'll tie this bag, throw this bag out in another bag, like out of the suite or like in like a public, not whatever. Lifts up the bag, he's carrying it out. The bottom of the bag rips and just spills all over the floor of the bath. He's still in the bathroom, luckily, but he goes, dude, it just undid everything I did worse. So he's got to clean that all up. Yeah, he's like, it was like, he came out, he's like, you won't even believe what the last 25 minutes of my life.
It looked like he was working out. He was covered in sweat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Brutal.
But I went in there not long after and it wasn't bad at all.
Okay.
Had a tinkle.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know he left it in the sink.
Man, you puke right in the toilet.
Yeah, I don't know. I think if it was close, it's like, if it's coming, and it's either like, you got to go, I'm going to go sink, and at least that is a drain, and I might not, it was, because like the sink was here, the toilet was over there, so like, I think if you're opening the door, it's like right there.
But that was it. After the game, we went over to Xfinity Live, danced the night away. O'Connie Ohtani bounced back
Second
like no
win,
one has ever bounced back before.
Rode the mechanical bull that he does insanely well.
9 hot dogs, 9 beers.
I feel like he did it stone face too.
He does.
Zero emotion.
He does. He's got
killing it.
No, his core, like his upper body stays completely straight, and just like he just bent. It's like real weak. His hips are moving, but his upper body is like.
I saw that.
I wonder if we could convince him to get him in the rodeo.
I bet you if you just say you can't do it, he'll join the rodeo. That would be my guess.
He might be able to do it.
Ride a real live bull?
He's crazy
He's
enough.
pretty good, man. He's like a little piece of iron. He's tight.
It's so dangerous, though.
He'd be all right.
You got
a couple of beers.
A couple of dogs in him.
Yeah, it's good times.
Yeah.
Anybody else ride the bull?
Ari.
Oh, I actually saw that clip.
And he tried to take his shirt off, and the guy bucked him right away. Dude, we were all sitting there. We're like, yo, Ari's up. Ari's up. And like by the time I turned back around, Ari was off the bull, and we were like, what the fuck? The guy was like, yeah, you're not fucking doing that.
But you want to hear something else? The first time O'Connor, me and Tommy had this weird thing. The first time that O'Connor, so we were like sitting up in like this little area.
Oh, wait. So, sorry to cut you off. Who finished the challenge? Just Column?
Ari, Column, and O'Connor.
Connie.
All hit it.
Yeah.
Ari ended up puking.
Everybody puked.
Everybody.
You have to.
Did O'Connor?
I don't know if O'Connor did. O'Connor said he's only puked 3 times in his life.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
That's a guy who can ride a bull.
It's a guy who shits blood.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, that guy's got internal problems.
He said he doesn't. He doesn't.
He said he's never puked from drinking,
and he doesn't have a lot of experience with it, so it scares him. So he doesn't want to do it.
I puke all the time.
All the time.
Yeah, makes you feel better.
It's the greatest.
Makes you feel so much better. I'm puking right now.
It's that little bit of water ice I had.
You guys don't know. Anyway,
what?
Tommy was standing next to me. O'Connor went up, got on the bull, and I go, Tommy, there he is, there he is, there he is. And I could have swore that Tommy went to Gilly or somebody was like, oh, there he is, there he is. O'Connor's on it for like, Tommy's standing next to me as if we're all just watching O'Connor. 20 seconds later, O'Connor's off, and then Tommy turns to me and goes, when's Chris going on? I'm like, what? He's like, when's Chris going on? I'm like, Tommy, we just watched him. That was him. He's like, nuh-uh. And we got into like this 5 minute. I'm like, Tommy, I'm not lying to you. He was like, you're lying. And I'm like, ask Kippy. We just. So I came
He did come over to me. He goes, did O'Connor go up? I was like, I didn't know this was happening. And I went, yeah, what the fuck? We all just watched. Like, we all stood arm in arm and watched him.
He's been drinking all day because he had one of his lunches before he came to the thing.
He goes out. He had a couple. He's like, I had a couple of beers and whiskeys at lunch.
So then me and him start laughing.
He's just drinking Southside Speedballs.
Oh yeah,
that's skill and energy.
Me and him start laughing because I came to the conclusion that Tommy had just switched multiverses. that he's actually Tommy 374431. He's not the real Tommy.
I got you.
I picked up on that. Yeah.
Good times.
But yeah, all in all, fucking great time. Great to be back at fucking Catch a Phillies. And now it's a 3rd annual Phillies game for us. That's the 3 years in a row we've all gone to a Phillies game.
Who won the game?
Yanks.
Well, Toby.
In 13.
Why don't you sit down for a second?
Way ahead of you.
Hey, it's new Foley from the multiverse.
Where the hell do these cameras come from? It don't look good. I'm not going to lie. Harper's 1 for 30. They're tanking. Nobody's hitting.
Should try some hot dogs.
There's no oomph. I don't know if they got hot too early. Right before the All-Star break, they've been sliding. They've lost, I think, almost every series since they played the A's.
By the Yankees.
They got swept by the Yankees.
Yeah. Well,
it's not great.
We'll see. Still a lot of baseball left.
Not really.
Whatever. Moving on.
It's no good.
Let's start taking callers. Long time, first time here.
It ain't good.
I've had the day we left was genuinely fucking brutal. Kippy didn't almost had to fucking bail.
Jamming us up, dude.
So
I didn't want to get into it in the group chat because I didn't want to harp on it, but yeah.
It was bad, dude. So Hans got sick in the middle of the night.
Hansi Ponzi, head of security for
Shamalama Donzi.
Are You Garbage?
Good kid. I didn't hear it. I had slept through it, but my wife woke me up and goes, Hans is sick. And, like, dogs throw up from time to time.
It's a real gross episode.
Yeah. I mean, everybody's puking. Maybe he did the 999 challenge. They're like, Hans is sick. I'm like, fuck, all right. Like, if you throw up on the blanket, we'll, like, roll it up, throw it in the fucking whatever, and we'll, what. Dude, he had diarrhea in the bedroom. 4 o'clock in the morning, which it's like, I don't know if you've ever experienced, dude. It was a lot, which makes me feel bad because, like, he doesn't do that, and he was just like, I don't know what to do, and that's how fucking sick he was, puking and shitting.
Yo, man, wake your fat ass up.
Stop snoring, motherfucker.
I got this shit.
It's bad, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know what that broad's put in that bowl, but god
So
damn.
I'm like, I don't know what the fuck. I've never had to deal with that at that time, at that volume and
Let me ask you this.
intensity, and it's on the carpet
Did you fall asleep on the couch or were you in the room?
in the room.
Okay, so everyone's in there. AC's on, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a nice, cool night. You got the AC pumping. The window unit's in the room,
Yeah.
right? She wakes you up.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't wake you up, but she wakes you up. How long does it take the... Oh, my God, what the...
I didn't know until I turned the light on.
Really?
Everything was so... I mean, dude, you're like waking up. You're not like... I'm coming out of my fucking...
Man, when that dog shit smell hits you when you're...
Oh,
waking
well, the second you know it, it's like, oh, this is... Dude. It looked like a dude pooped on the floor. It was crazy. So now I'm like...
I just peeking through the window.
Dude, it's 4 a.m. He's sick. You feel horrible for fucking him. And now it's like, I don't know how do I...
Do you take him outside?
Yeah, of course.
He's got... Yeah.
Well, I mean, everything's out of him at this point. You know what I mean? Like, whatever was bothering him is... And he also threw up as well. So it's like he's currently empty.
Mm.
So I'm like, fuck. Dude, and it's on the carpet. The carpet's... It's like an area rug. The area rug's under the bed. So I can't even... I have to get a fucking utility knife at 4 a.m. and cut out the area. There's no other way. You can't get it.
That's some 90s dad shit right there.
I felt like I literally felt like I just murdered somebody.
Yeah,
and
it's
dude,
like crime scene shit.
Dude, we have black like the black hefty bags, and I'm fucking rolling up carpet, fucking throwing it in there, cutting the pad out of the fucking under it, a huge swatch out of the fucking thing. Windows up, candles lit, fucking AC cooking. Have a fan, get that going. Take him out. He's chill, like he doesn't any peas or whatever. Bring him back in. And now I'm like, all right, well, I'm not. It clears out or whatever. I fall asleep on the couch with him.
Snuggling?
No, he's just laying. He's like sick.
That's like sleeping with a loaded gun.
Yeah, what the fuck?
But you think if he was sick, he'd be a little more snuggly.
No, he's just like he's like shake. He's he's fucked up. So I'm like, fuck, all right. And then so we're like, do we call the whatever, the hospital? And they're like, yeah, bring him in. Like, it doesn't sound.
Yeah, bring him in.
Those animal hospitals.
No, but they were also like, it doesn't sound super. Like,
But
is he alert? Is he whatever?
They rip you off.
They want you in there.
Nah, they didn't push for it. And they ended up being genuinely, it was the best experience I've ever had at a vet. It was insane. Like, they call it a no fear thing. So, like, it's literally on the dog's terms.
Brought to you by Monster Energy Drink.
Is your dog shit in the bed?
No fear.
Whatever. So
What's on the dog's terms?
Like, they don't just, like, grab them and, like, fucking x-ray them. They're like, all right, just bring them in. We'll take 25 minutes. Let them sit on the fucking table. Let them fucking lay down.
Get him in there.
No, and it just makes for a such easier, better experience. They're like, yeah, you guys come in, fucking chill with them, but do it.
How'd you get him over there?
Drove. So, whatever. This is at 4 a.m. I'm like, all right, he's fine. He's, like, wagging his tail. He's like, they're like, yeah, he ate. Like, there was no other behavior other than this. So you're like, all right, I'm like, we'll bring him in the morning at, like, 7 or whatever. Or no, so I was like, let's see what happens in the morning. I take him out. He wakes me up at 7. I take him out, and he starts beelining it, like, out of the lobby. And I'm like, oh, he's fucking... buddy, I've been there. You know what I mean? So now I'm, like, running out of the lobby with
Poor
him.
little guy.
I know, you feel so bad opening the door, and now it's like, I don't want him to fucking blast right, because you can't pick it up. So I'm like, I don't want this right in front of the fucking.
You can smush it around, kind of.
Dude, so we start.
I got some carpet upstairs.
I'm trying to get them to. There's like a line of trees and like stuff that like there's dirt and like, I'm like, let me just get to the fucking. Get away from my apartment. I got to get past the supermarket and I'll be home free.
It's like a war movie. You guys are running through the clearing.
Oh, you're not talking like just up in because I know where your place is. You're talking that's like a block. You got to get them.
I got to clear a half a block to get them to a place that's
tough.
Not high traffic. And now 7 a.m. the city's awake, baby. They're doing deliveries. And there's a dude. So there's always all these fucking Dominican dudes who work at the grocery store, and they're constantly unloading stuff. And they just have this area of the road. There's always a truck there. If there's not a truck, they leave their hand trucks there to block off so a truck can always come and go. Dude, and they're unloading this truck. There's about 15 Dominican dudes that work there. They work there all the time. I pass them every day. And he runs right in the middle of their circle and just fucking... Oh, dude. I'm like, I'm sorry. Dude, I fucking get him. I feel bad for him, but, dude, I just ruined their day. Their hang is over.
That's how you fuck up a game of dominoes.
Oh, dude. And now I can't... and we walk a little more, he goes again, and I'm like, I can't go back through them. Like, they're all literally looking at me like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, I can't do... What do you want me to do? I can't do nothing. Like, I got a dog. What do you want me to do? It's not like it's like a log and I just leaving it or I'm mushing it in. Like
I get the hose or a bucket or something.
I got a hose. I live on the 6th floor. I got a fucking hose. Get the hose. What are you talking about?
I'm sure they got a hose at the grocery store.
That's their problem. First of all, it was in the street, so that's the city's problem.
Oh,
at
it was
that
in the
point.
street.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
In like a parking, like
a parking,
like on the
spot.
shoulder.
Man, somebody's gonna pull into that spot.
I think they hosed it down. Whatever, dude. I mean, so we fucking get him to the hospital. Now it's like, I'm like, all right, I'm not going to the fucking game. And I'm like, all right, the whole team's meeting here. Everybody's meeting here, and we're leaving from here. I'm like, I can't fucking make it. So then they're like, everything comes back. X-rays come back fine. Everything comes back fine. It's like, all right. They're like, he's just going to fucking, they zonked him up on fucking anxiety meds. You don't know what's going on.
Him up.
You don't, and like he's to the point where he doesn't want to lay down because he's like unsure, but he's tired and he's just like,
I fucking love you, bro.
yeah, dude. You gotta like knock out his You gotta like knock out his joints so he fucking collapses.
Hey, man, I'm sorry I shit in the street, man.
So just apologize for the bedroom, motherfucker. So, dude, and so at this point, when I wake back up at 7, I fall asleep from like 6 to 7. And when I wake up, my jaw hurts.
Guy's all fucked up.
So what you're saying is that Collie T is only slightly more trained than your dog.
Yes. Yeah. He at least tried to get out of the building. Dude, so it's like a rush. We get fucking through my jaw from the stress or tension or something. I've had a rough week.
I slept like a baby.
Dude,
Better go get 9 hot dogs than you.
I know. I thought I was having a heart attack. I started Googling jaw pain. I've never had it. And it was like, oh, you could be having a heart attack. And then my arm kind of hurt the other day.
Really?
And I was like, fuck, you ever hear, like those people are like, I had 4 heart attacks last month. I had no idea.
You gotta go get checked out.
Yeah. So, dude, it's to the point where it's like, I can't close my jaw. Like,
Are you still with this now?
It's better now. But, dude, so then I'm like, all right, I haven't eaten. It's now 1. I've pushed back the leaving time. So they're all here hanging, waiting on me. I'm like, I can get there by 2. Like, I should be good. Dude, I go to like, there was like a half a sandwich at the house. And I'm like, I haven't eaten since fucking like lunch the day before. I'm like, I'm about to hop in this car. I'm like, I need something. Dude, I take a bite of the fucking sandwich. That bread was like it was from like the day, it was like a day old. It was like a French baguette too. You know what I mean? And it popped to the point where like my teeth don't close the same anymore. Like it feels different. And I was like, oh, dude.
Could be talking abscess. You could be talking.
It's not a tooth pain.
Lockjaw. That might not be a tooth pain.
TMJ, I believe it is.
Or it could be a widowmaker. Get over there and get it checked out.
It's all right. It's fine now. But
just give us a couple of passcodes or something.
I think if it was something bad,
something to keep us afloat for a couple of days. Yeah, pay for the funeral and shit.
Yeah, it was just like, and then I'm like, I get here, I fucking it's just fucking a shit day. I was up since 4 a.m. I'm on like 3.5, 4 hours of sleep. And I'm walking down the street, and Kali T's. I'm like, yeah, I'll be there in a minute if you guys want to meet out front. And Kali T's like, man, there you look like a guy who is fucking hurt. I'm like, dude, this is genuinely couldn't have been a worse day to do this. It's fucking brutal. But I
started breaking his balls immediately.
Yeah, what the fuck? Or he's like, what are you doing? We're waiting. It was fucking. He's trashing me in the group. Oh, you fucking scumbag.
No, we weren't.
Yeah. But it was fucking.
And now he's on the men's.
Now he's on the men's.
Dog.
He's pooping pretty good right now. I just got an update.
There you go.
He's pooping pretty good.
Dominican guy's still not happy with him.
Oh, man.
I was walking down the street a few days ago, and a lady behind me just goes, oh, oh, oh. And I turn and look, and I was centimeters away from a giant pile of shit.
Uh-huh.
And she just looks at me and goes, dangerous city.
Got to keep your head on a swivel. I'm going to get you.
Thanks, cat lady. No problem, kid. Hold on a second there, long hair. You're about to step in homeless puke. I just wanted to jump back a second to the weekend.
It's the freaking weekend.
To the weekend, the last weekend. Sunday. Do a couple of things in the city. Okay, had to go get a belt for a wedding I got this weekend.
Man, you're constantly in search for a belt. Have you ever noticed that?
Yeah.
Got to get a belt. And you look up at DXL, I got to get a belt. Wherever we are, this guy needs a belt all the time.
You want to hear something?
Buy more than one belt.
You want to hear something? I have one now.
Buy more than one.
Sir.
Because you're going to lose this one or they break.
No, I'm not. I've never lost a belt.
We just said.
I lost. That's the first time I've ever lost anything in my life. I never leave anything behind.
Okay, now we're just lying.
I don't leave shit behind.
You lost your little figurine before that.
It was the same weekend. All right. And I got another one of those.
You lost your AirPods, too.
I haven't had deodorant in a month. I've been using my Broads.
Oh, I did that. I do that.
Avita or something like that. What's it called?
Aveeno?
Natural.
Nature's Way?
Something.
Summer's Eve?
I do use that. I've told you that. She has a little Summer's Eve spray. I use it under my belly.
Strong enough for a woman, dice roll for a man.
Yeah. Jesus.
Keeps everything dry. Got into a situation where it was DXL, Zara, which have you ever been in a Zara?
Yeah, it's a skinnier H&M.
Man, it's a lot. She's got to look for like 3 outfits. So I cut this deal.
Can't wait to hear this.
I cut the deal. First of all, DXL and Zara are pretty close to each other. I was like, why don't you go to Zara and do your thing? I'll go to DXL, and then we'll link up.
You really love her, huh?
So DXL, which was smooth, no fights. I grabbed a shirt. I grabbed a blazer. I grabbed the belt that I needed. I'm out the door.
Of course there were no fights. It was your errand.
Yeah.
That's not where the fights
You're the
happened.
one who causes the fights.
No, I still could have caused one if I would have wanted to.
Oh, you're a real fucking sweetheart. That doesn't make it better.
I'm not articulating. I think this whole thing is. I've been up against the wall this whole goddamn episode.
Welcome to the show.
It's ridiculous.
Oh, no one else has made statements like that either.
What I'm saying, I'm not articulating myself.
You keep
properly.
saying that when you're done.
What I'm saying is,
stop saying you. That's a new word you learned. I'm not articulating.
I don't articulate for a long time.
Whenever you're wrong, you go.
Mister.
Whenever you're wrong, you go. I'm not articulating myself right now. Go. No,
well,
you
it's better
are.
than me saying you're being an asshole. Try to keep
rather
the
that.
status quo. You're being an asshole.
Okay.
I articulate that well enough.
Sure.
Anyway, I wasn't articulating myself properly. I'm saying that could have slipped into a fight if I would have let it get out of control, but we didn't. We were very good.
Well, thanks for saving the day.
And we both said that on the way out. We're like, that was pretty painless. We didn't get in an argument or nothing. Now, we're both pretty hungry.
You guys should get married in Hawaii.
We're both pretty hungry. So the plan was DXL, Zara, Korean lunch. We're over near Koreatown. K-Town, as they call it. Stop by that H-Mart. If you've never been to an H-Mart, do yourself a favor. They're all right. She cuts a deal because she's real hungry. The reservation's not till like 3:30. Let's say maybe it's 2. All right, that might as well. I ain't going to get out of the city. I'm dead. She says, I'll tell you what, there's a Sephora up there. I can go to Zara this week when I'm in the city. How about we stop by Sephora? No problem. Man, was that a mistake? because we were in there for an hour and a half. I don't know what she was looking for.
Spritzing,
the bag, the fucking lady, the this, the that. Get up to the counter, this dime piece. Sees her a ring, goes, oh my God, that's a beautiful ring.
It's fake. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my
they're growing all types of good shit in labs these days.
Oh my God, that's a gorgeous ring. I'm standing next to her.
Sweating.
I mean, I look. The huge.
Sure. Plus, you got your DXL bag. You look like a real mover and shaker.
I'm standing next to her. And she said something like, the guy that bought that for you's real lucky or something like that. It wasn't me she was referring to. I was like the brother or something. Nothing. You not hearing what I'm saying?
I am.
She saw the ring, looked at me, and said, there's no way this fucking loser is the guy that bought her this ring.
So what did you say?
Nothing. I was starving. I got the hell out of there.
Not going to cause a fight right before tip-off.
I had to keep my mouth shut, man.
I got kimchi on the brain.
Yeah, fucking Korean barbecue hanging over my head. I wanted to be like, hey, you fucking dumb bitch. I actually bought it for her.
Also, can you put this on these two cards?
But no, what I wanted to tell you, something really fun. We've been talking about 50 Cent for a long time. We go to the Korean spot. When it's somebody's birthday, guess what instead of singing happy birthday, you know what they do?
It's your go shorty.
They
It's your
fucking
birthday.
start bumping in the club.
Listen, shout out to fucking 50 Cent.
I was dying. All of a sudden, the music, it's like, you know, it's like nice Asian music, and all of a sudden, bump, 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 and it's blasting. Everybody's fucking going nuts. Man, it was a good time.
I was at Smith and Lewinsky.
Recently?
Yeah, last week.
They played the new Tony Yayo track.
Is that right?
Yeah.
What were you doing over there?
Having a nice time.
Is that right?
And
Love
He
to
has a
see
nice
it.
time from time to time.
I like it.
And there was a couple with their friend running through every quote my dad has ever said at a dinner.
Sure.
Am I telling the story or are you telling the story?
Sure.
Just this guy is
You do this all the time.
I don't
is
want
a
to be that way.
miserable.
You are that way.
I
dude.
am not that way. We're not that way. No, we're not like that.
Is a miserable fuck. And then about 20 minutes later, 4 or 5 of the oldest waiters you've ever seen in your entire life crowd around the table to sing this guy happy birthday. And he looked like he was about to stab everyone with his goddamn steak knife.
Did you set this
love
up?
that.
Did you set
I
this
told
up?
you not to fucking tell
I told you I
nobody.
don't like that. I told you I don't like that.
Drops the knife in the fork. Dude, I will tell you this, and we gotta skedaddle. I went to get coffee the other morning. Speaking of this weekend, nice morning before Hans is sick. Take the dog out for the fucking nice. I go for a nice walk myself. Get my steps in. Been crushing the steps. 10,000 every day, easy peasy. Sometimes 12, sometimes 14. Kids getting in work, but I go get coffee. Coming back, and there's like a vestibule in my apartment, right? There's like the first door that's open to the public. Like there's no lock on that door. And then there's the lock. And it was fucking 95 degrees out at, 10 a.m. or whatever it was. And there was a woman in there with a dog. And I'm thinking she's waiting on I didn't realize, I'm like, she's waiting on the bus or waiting for somebody. And she's just standing in the vestibule, which will happen. Like an older woman who's waiting for the bus during like the winter will stand in there or like, to get out of the weather. And it's whatever. I don't give a fuck. And but this woman's in there with a dog on a leash, and he's like a fucking active dog.
Gotcha.
Like so I get up to the door with Hans, and like now this dog's like fucking going. You know what I mean? And she's just like not like on the show, like just he's fucking doing whatever he wants, barking and shit. So I'm like, hey, like I have a this is about to be in a hell in the cell match. If you got to fucking control your dog here, lady. I'm paying fucking rent at this place. I ain't never seen her before. So, and I have coffee in a fucking carrying cup on a tray. So, like, I got no fucking hands.
So I threw it in her eyes.
Because I can't put the coffee, I got to open the door, but I can't put the coffee in the hand with the leash. Because that's fucking...
that's a nightmare. I've done that before.
Well, wait. I can't fucking... So I'm jammed up. So I'm like... And he's good. As long as there's no, like, provoking from the other dog because then he's like, oh, it's all fucking bets off. Not that they're a fight, but he'll just start fucking going nuts. And I'm like, hey. So now I have the key and like opens the door and I'm like, all right. I'm like, Hans, sit. I get him good before we open the door.
You're coming in or going out?
I'm coming in. She's just fucking chilling there. Here she's waiting for someone to open the door. She's going somewhere. She's going inside. So I'm like, all right, hey. I'm like, yeah, just, whatever. And she's like, okay, so I have Hans on this side. And I'm like, and she doesn't have the dog. And he starts fucking, so I'm like, almost, I have my key out. Hans hasn't moved yet. But now he's off leash. And dude.
Why is he off leash?
He's not off leash. He's loose leashed, I guess.
Gotcha.
There's no, because I have to let go so I can open the door. And the second I open that door, he starts going in and the dog fucking goes to like snip at his fucking ankle or something. Like gives like a round, like at the back of Hans, who now scoots through in between my legs from behind. So my hand's behind me like this. And then he pivots and wraps around. And so now I'm wrapped up in his thing and he's going at this dog. And there's no choice. To save myself, I launch the fucking carrying both coffees. Full launch about 25 feet from where I'm standing. They land in the lobby and just all over the lobby. This woman did not say sorry. Did not say, I apologize for that. Nothing. Walked to the elevator and she goes, I went, are you fucking, not at her, but like, just like.
Fuck it, at her.
Yeah, I go, are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck? And now there's like kids going to school. Like, it's like,
fuck them kids.
And I'm like, what the fuck? She's like, I mean, it was like it was like my snap, like I full blown and like not even trying to hold it back. And I scared the shit out of her to the point of she just stared at me and was like, can I give you $5 for the coffee?
Just say you're sorry, you
and I'm
fucking
like,
asshole.
Yeah, I'm like, fucking no. And she's just like, and then just walked away and took the stairs.
Man, fuck her.
I know. I had to call my fucking wife. I was like, hey, you got to bring fucking paper towels down now. Like, this is fucking, dude, and then I'm in there.
Hey, you're a messy couple.
Oh, dude, it's brutal. This building hates me right now, dude. I'm fucking jammed up. But I cleaned it up completely. And then they mop every day at like 10 a.m. or whatever. So they're about them. They had if they had mopped, I would have been fucking, those Serbian dudes would have hated me. I would have been jammed up.
But mop is already put away.
All right, we got to wrap it up. Gang, we fucking love you. All tickets for Count Basie Theater, Red Bank, New Jersey, on August 17th. Philly, tickets are moving for Parks and Route 66. Get them Johns now. We love yous.
Love you, gang. See you next weekend.
Peace.
Peace.